Hello little artists, I'm Mariana Olsen and today we are drawing a bald eagle. Are you ready? Let's do this! Okay, we're gonna need paper, something to color with. I'm using markers and something to draw with. I will use a black marker that you can change for a pencil. Hello little artists, I'm so happy to be back. Today we're gonna do a bald eagle and we're gonna do it with an American flag on the back to celebrate American Independence Day for 4th of July. I hope you like this lesson. We're gonna start here in the center of the paper and I'm just gonna do an upside down letter U. Now on the left side we're gonna do a small C shape and inside here I'm gonna do a small curve which is gonna be the smile. Now I want to continue this line here on the right side. We're gonna go down and I'm gonna go up. And now we're gonna do a line a little bit more straight to the smile, like this, okay? Underneath this one, we're gonna do the mouth open, so we're gonna do another U shape, and inside that one, I'm gonna do a curve for the tongue. And now I'm gonna go around with another U shape to finish the beak. The last detail, I'm gonna put a little dot inside for the nostril. Next, we're gonna do two oval shapes for the eyes, which is gonna be an oval shape like this, okay? And on the other side, the same. And before we fill with black, we're gonna draw a small circle inside to be the highlight of the eye. And now we can color with black around this. We're gonna do one more detail to the eye and I'm gonna go on the inside part, a curve that goes around and come back here. And I'm not gonna close it, I'm gonna leave it open on the bottom. I'm gonna repeat the shape, I'm gonna go in the inside of the eye and I'm gonna do a curve around. And these give the eye a little bit more like a cartoon look. And on top of this one, we're gonna do one and two small curve shapes for the eyebrows. Now let's continue with the head. I'm going to leave about a finger space from the eye to the head and I'm going to start here kind of like the same height of the eye and I'm going to go around. I'm going to come down here and I want to stop here at the same level of the eyes. Next, we're going to do a line that goes out on each side. And from here, we're going to start doing the feathers. We're going to do a few triangles on the bottom to simulate these feathers of his head. We're gonna start on the right side and I'm gonna go up, down and up, and we're gonna continue doing this shape. And as you get closer to the center, we're gonna try to point the triangles to the bottom like that, and we're gonna continue here and we're gonna close on the other side. Okay, now these triangles look a little bit different than mine. That's okay. Remember, these are feathers, so they can be different sizes and point to different ways. That's totally fine. Now let's continue with the body. On this side, we're gonna do a curve that comes down for the chest. So it's gonna look like this. And on the other side, I wanna do the first curve for the wing, about the second triangle. And we're gonna curve down, okay? So this line is a little bit higher than this one. Next, we're gonna leave about a finger space for the thickness of the wing and I wanna do a small line, just like that. Now from this small line, I'm gonna do another curve that is gonna come in a little and it's gonna come down. Now from here, I'm gonna close with two U shapes, 1 and 2. Now from here underneath the wing, I'm gonna do a small curve that comes in. So that's gonna be the shape of the body. And we're gonna do two U shapes on each side, 1 and 2. And I'm leaving a little bit of a space open here and I'm just gonna join it with another curve. Inside his chest, we're gonna do U shapes for more feathers, or there's gonna look more like feathers. And on the top, we're gonna do about 4. And on the bottom, let's just do 2. Now we're gonna do the wing that is holding the flag. From this corner, I'm gonna leave a little bit of a space and I'm gonna do kind of like a big letter C, okay? Longer on the top than on the bottom. After the end of the letter C, I'm gonna leave a space and I'm gonna do kind of like 3 U shapes. 1, 2, and 3. From this point, I'm gonna do a line that is gonna be the post of the flag. So I'm gonna come from the fingers down, we're gonna curve and come back up. Now I'm gonna imagine that these lines pass in behind, and I'm gonna go over his head. And if you press the marker against the paper, it will help you go a little bit more straight, but you can always use a ruler if you want to. I want to imagine this line pass in behind, and I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to go up here. It's about 4 finger space between the head and the end of this ball, about that. And here at the end, I'm going to make a oval shape. Now, before we continue with the flag, let's finish the feet and then we come back. We're going to do 2 short lines here, 1 and 2 on each side of his legs. And then we're going to do kind of like the back of the feet. We're going to do kind of like a backwards C shape, okay? And then from this C shape, we're gonna go up and curve. I'm gonna do it again, a little up and curve. And we're gonna do 1 and 2 more. 1 and 2 more. And here on the wing, I almost forget to close this, between this pole and the body, we're gonna just cross here. We're gonna do 2 lines that cross here with the body. This line goes up a little. Okay, now let's return to the flag. We're gonna do a wave here for the flag, and we're gonna stop about 3 finger space from the head to the end of the flag. So if you put 3 fingers here, we can put actually a little dot, okay? So which is gonna mark the end of the flag. So we're gonna start about the height of the eyebrows, okay? So I'm gonna go here, a line, a curved line, and then I'm gonna imagine this line goes in behind and it goes curve and connects with the dot. Now from this side, it's just a slightly diagonal up. So we're gonna go from here, this corner, and now from here, we're gonna go curve up, down, a little bit up again, and connect with the pole, okay? There is a slightly down or a slightly curved down here. Now on the top, we're gonna do kind of like a rectangle shape. We're gonna go down, okay? And I still have a little bit of a space here. It's about a finger space between the head and the square. And now I want to close this with a curved line to the pole. Now we're going to start doing the stripes of the flag, and we're going to try to even the spaces, okay? So we're going to start following the same shape of this. We're going to start going up, down, and up again. Okay, I'm trying to follow this same shape. So now let's try to leave the same space between this line and the next one. Okay, so I want to do the exact same thing, trying to leave the same space. Okay, and I'm going to continue doing that all the way down. This part of the video is going to go a little bit faster, but remember to take your time and pause the video until you are done with this part. And there, that's it. We finished this bald eagle that is holding an American flag. And now my favorite part is coming. Let's color! Okay, little artists, we are done. This is how my bald eagle turned out. The coloring was super easy. You know, the colors of the flag. At the end, I have to use an acrylic paint just because the stars were not really shining that much, but you can actually leave it white. You can actually even make circles. Just keep it simple as you can. And at the end also I add some gray shade here on this side of the eagle to give them a little bit more volume. The same thing I did with a gray marker. I went in the middle of the flag and a little bit on this side, so that makes it look like the flag is actually sinking in there. And I hope you like this lesson. I hope it was easy for you to follow. If you like this video, don't forget to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss lessons step by step like this one. See you next time.